Hi, welcome to drawing lesson from home number 10. Today we will talk about lines again. This is something really basic, but really important if you want to understand drawing and if you want to start to do great drawings, okay? So first of all, you need to train your body, then you need to train your sight, and then you can start to draw, okay? So I really love to understand this kind of topics and explain them isolated from the drawing environment or the illustration environment, because signs have a really deep meaning, beautiful meaning as they are. Okay, so I'm trying to make you understand this, because just the exercises that you already did, like the vortex or drawing with both hands, they do not represent reality, but they represent your feelings and your movements. So I find them amazing, beautiful. So let's talk about lines now, horizontal and vertical. And first of all, you need to choose a pencil, sharp one, up to 2B. This is a 6B. And you need to grab it in a proper way. That means using these fingers, okay? And this is very good for handwriting also. After a while, you will develop your way to grab the pencil. Sometimes I use it like this because it's more stable. Sometimes I use it vertical. And yeah, there are many ways, and you need to feel comfortable. But this is a very functional, ergonomic way, okay? So this is good to start. And yeah, let's draw some lines, and let's start with horizontal lines, very long. And you can start to draw in the way you feel okay for you. So this is my okay way. And then you can draw some of them to understand what is going on and where you feel uncomfortable. Then we start talking about the body. So now what I have to do is to do a movement from A to B, and it's a very long, so I cannot use my wrist to cover the full length. So what happens if I use just my elbow? Okay, I show you. That's the movement. Okay, so it's a circular movement, and I need to do a straight movement. So what I can do is to pull my elbow on an horizontal line and move my shoulders from the left to the right, so and my weight too, so going like that, okay? But what happens if I have to work on shorter lines? So if I have to go from here to here, for example, well, it's not necessary to do this movement, but I can, yeah, you see? So I'm not moving my wrist, but I'm still moving my arm. So it's my elbow, and the fingers, they open and close to keep the horizontal movement. Because if I don't use my fingers, this is the movement I have, okay? So this is the line that I'm going to draw. But if I use also my fingers in this way, I can keep it horizontal. And you don't have to think about it. It's pretty automatic, so it's good. Our body knows how to do it. We don't need to think about it. What happens if I draw shorter lines? You see, I'm using the wrist. And then I'm moving my arm and the back. Okay? You can take your time and you can try to draw the lines the same length and the same distance. This is really good, okay? So please do it. Do not do like me, because I don't have time. I'm trying to explain you everything in 5 minutes. okay? And as you can see, I'm not doing this, but there is the starting point and an end, okay? This is really, really important. Let's talk about vertical lines then. So now I will draw a line that comes to me, okay? So in this way, like I can pull the pencil, but I can also push it. So now I'm pulling, and I'm using my full body. So I'm going back with the pencil with my full body. And you see that I'm not moving the wrist. I'm moving a little the elbow, but actually I'm moving the shoulder. So the shoulder is going back with the arm. I can also push the pencil, okay, like this. And it's another sensation. I suggest you to do it. I'm not saying this is really functional for this kind of vertical line, but for sure it's another emotion. Let's call it like that. And yeah, so now what happens if I need to draw shorter lines? So I'm going like this, and you see I'm using the fingers. I can also use the elbow, but it's a bit unstable, okay? So the fingers, they can control a range of space, and it's good. But if I have to make a longer line, for example, this is a bit difficult, you see? Like, I cannot do everything with the fingers. I need to use the wrist, but in this case I need to use the elbow. So but for shorter lines, this is very good. Then I move, you see, I do like that, and I go on, start again. The package of lines, then I move. Okay, here again, take your time, study the pressure and the speed. You can use the metronome. Okay, so if you want to do the lines in the same measure, you can draw two big lines and work inside the two of them. Okay, so choose a horizontal or vertical. Then you can go back to the inclination. So the oblique line, you can go back to this, but first choose vertical or horizontal, and please be focused on it, and you will see that things change. Okay, so have fun. Bye.